How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. So today we have the best loadouts you can use in Black Ops 6 rank play, which released yesterday, so I wanted to get this out nice and early before some of these guns get GA'd or taken out of the game. So there are some guns that you won't see the pros using in this because they're GA'd inside of their wagers and tournaments, but like I said, you may as well make the most of them while you can in rank play. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So up first we're going to be going over the assault rifles. Up first we've got the AMES 85, we're going to be using the Kepler Microflex, the ported compensator, or you can use the normal compensator for a bit more vertical recoil control, but I personally prefer the ported compensator. Then up next I like the reinforced barrel for the damage range and bullet velocity, but you can also use the long barrel, which will give you more damage range but no extra bullet velocity. And then the vertical foregrip for the horizontal recoil control, and then the ergonomic grip as it lets you slide around and dive and aim to fire faster, as well as ADS speed. Up next we've got the GPR 91, and we're going to be using the same attachments again: the Kepler Microflex, ported compensator, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, and the ergonomic grip. Now this gun doesn't do as much damage as some of the other ARs, but it is very accurate, has a nice high fire rate. It's a good alternative if you don't want to use the AMES. Up next we've got the KRIG C, which is one of the Season 1 guns. So we've got the Kepler Microflex. I like the normal compensator on this one for the vertical recoil control, reinforced barrel once again for the damage range and bullet velocity. Then I like the Ranger foregrip on this gun. Obviously it still gives you horizontal recoil control, but it also gives you sprinting movement speed, which is quite nice because that also counts towards the sprinting sideways and backwards as well in this game. But you could also use the vertical foregrip for more horizontal recoil control. I just don't feel I need it on this gun. And then once again we're using the ergonomic grip. Now this gun I think is GA'd in some of the wager matches and the pros, but it does let you use it on ranked play at the moment, so it is a very good option to use. Up next we've got the XM4. Now this is a very good option. We're going to be using the Kepler Microflex, ported compensator once again, and then the reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, and then I like the quick draw grip on this one. It gives you really good ADS speed, and I feel it is quite a fast AR as well to use. But once again, this one is probably GA'd in the pros, but currently it lets you use it in rank play, so you may as well make the most of it while you're allowed to use it. Now moving on to the SMGs, we're going to be going over the JACKAL, which I think is probably the best option for you. Now first I like to use the compensator for that vertical recoil control to make you more accurate. Then I like the long barrel for the damage range. You could once again swap it to the reinforced, but I feel like I'd rather have the more damage range than bullet velocity as well. Then we're going to use the Ranger foregrip for the horizontal recoil control, and then the sprinted movement speed as well for reasons that I previously mentioned. Then of course the ergonomic grip, so that you have extra slide and dive to fire speed as well as ADS speed, which is going to be important if you're using an SMG up close. And then I like the balanced stock on this gun, which just gives you aim walking movement speed, normal movement speed, hip fire and strafing movement speed, so you're going to be zipping around the map nice and fast with this. Then an alternative SMG you could use is the Saug, or the SAUG. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it yet, but you can use the compensator on it for vertical recoil control, reinforced barrel once again for the damage range and bullet velocity on this one, but also you could use the long barrel. Then the vertical foregrip for that really good horizontal recoil control, ergonomic grip once again, and then the balanced stock as well, the same as the JACKAL. Now I think the JACKAL is probably better, but this is a good alternative as previously said. So for your secondary weapon, I would recommend using the Strider 22. You have a really good mag size on this, straight off the back. And then I put on it the Kepler Microflex, as it's my favourite red dot, and I think it's probably the most popular. I like the Fast Mag 2, which is going to allow you to aim down sight faster, as well as sprint fire speed, and then reloading quicker, of course. And then I like the quick draw grip for ADS speed. But I do believe that is just how it comes anyway on this game, but it is a nice build. Then for your equipment, I would probably recommend using the concussion and frag, and then sometimes use an assault pack maybe for hardpoint, or also S&D if you're holding down a spot with an AR, but majority of the time it's going to be a trophy system. And then also you can also chuck on a smoke as well, which is quite handy for making pushes in S&D, and then also a Semtex, but that one's down to personal preference. And then lastly, the perks. I'll always use the perk greed wildcard. You can also use gunfighter, but I'd rather have an extra perk. I'm going to be using Flak Jacket, Fast Hands, Double Time, and Ninja. You could swap out Flak Jacket for Tac Mask if you wanted to, and then for my SMG classes, I use the same perks, but I'll swap out Flak Jacket for Dexterity, as it's going to allow you to sort of aim a little bit more accurately while you're jumping around, sliding and diving. And yeah, that's pretty much the builds. That's going to do it for today, guys. I do hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful, and do let me know if you enjoy some of the class setups and how you get on with trying them out, and also let me know if you're enjoying ranked play as well. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's very sweaty and there are a few hackers, but you know, you got to just get on with it. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.